We are here, finally, for testing. And Trins can probably work on the roof for the first part, because I just need to go through the changes, because he had all of his GUI stuff done. So I just need to look at everything and make sure it all looks right, works right. So finish the major GUI refactor, GTlib now. Jar and Jars MUI and uses its system for all GUIs. Fixed frames not dropping. We had a thing where these weren't dropping when you broke them, but they were supposed to. Now they do. And in GT5R, made workbenches now have the secondary front. So you have your normal upper, and now you actually have the lower storage. Now the question is, does the lower storage work? I'm assuming not.
What?
The lower storage, does it work? Like in GT6?
It should, except for the JI part. That's something I still have to figure out, but if you transfer the recipe, you can only grab from the upper storage.
Because in GT6, it would fill from the bottom. Does it do that?
No, the table will pull from the bottom.
Oh, okay. Well, let's try it.
The only thing it doesn't work right now is using the plus button. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Greg had a major issue with that plus button, so if that plus button works just for the top, it's better than the way Greg's did. Yeah, it absolutely works. I'm amazed. I didn't think you were going to have that part working. Wait a minute. Huh. Can't I do that in a regular thing? Yeah. Do you realize we can't do that? Hold shift and try to swipe over shit in your inventory. You can't swipe everything into the upper or lower. I don't know what actually controls that, so. Okay, and we had planned on coming on here yesterday for testing, but we found a few issues. One of them that was not as major of an issue as I thought it was. Fixed hidden text in Workbench. So yesterday there was text up here that has been fixed and is gone. Just doesn't display it at all. chests and barrels were having the GT logo apparently in them. That is gone. The mortar now causes you to take damage.
It also gives you a custom death message when you die from it.
Oh, does it really?
I'm not really sure. I'm not sure about the message yet. I need some feedback on it.
If I get hungry, I'll try it out later. I don't want to sit here and waste almost a full saturation bar. Fix missing texture in multi-block GUIs. So, multi-blocks look just as they did before. This one had a missing texture in it yesterday. Fixed text in large boiler wrapping over itself. I'm assuming the inactive was over here or something. I don't know. I don't remember that from
this
yesterday.
This one was active. Just wrapping over the next thing.
Okay. Fixed boiler not resetting its progress when it gets disabled, which would cause a loop bug. Fixed recipe duplication error in log. That's back-end crap. Remove mechanism steel smelting recipe. That's because mechanism steel is made weird. You run the iron through, let's see, dust. See if I can even find their steel dust. Because it should be in, yeah, here. Use enriched iron and carbon, and that makes steel dust, which you can still do, but it now requires a blast furnace to actually make it into proper steel. Except, there it is. Steel dust, stealing it. So you can do it that way, but it's kind of dumb. Probably don't want to. Alright, the issue we had yesterday was because of the refactor. Okay, wait a minute. I thought you said after it reset, it wouldn't do this. Didn't you run it yesterday to do that?
Yeah.
But it's doing it again today. And it's still instantly filling and doing 800 steam a tick instead of 250. And that doesn't look like the...
It is progressing, so...
Yeah. It's progressing, but it's not... it's not, throttled.
Well, I think there is an issue here, but we'll stream. See, now it's 15. I think there might be some sort of issue with it saving this or something. I'm not sure.
Okay. You have to look into that and see why the hell it's doing that. Let's see. And then fixed error in fluid filter cover So he said that my fluid filters may have reset. So let's go find out, because I do have one.
And speaking of the food filter, there's a nice feature you're gonna like now. You can do.
Yeah, it definitely did reset. What's that?
Look in GI for the food you want to add.
This is carbon dioxide. Okay.
And just drag it over.
Oh, you figured out how to do that, huh?
Not me, the MUI dev did, but yeah.
Okay. That's useful. I like that. I'm assuming we can do that with items as well for item filters. Alright, so that is our update for this week. Yeah, you might want to disable that recipe. I would probably disable this whole machine. I normally do, because some of them can be a little weird. But I'm pretty sure you don't want people making tungsten carbide with 4 coal and 1 tungsten ingot in an alloy furnace. That looks a little wrong for us. Just happened to see a tungsten carbide saw. Figured I'd check out how they make theirs. Alright, so there's been some...
What stone should I use for the roof?
What stone should you use for the roof?
Oh, this is ceiling boots. I wasn't sure if I was thinking of the inside, but the problem was the inside, because mobs can spawn top. Unless I use the bricks.
You can use... Oh, the polished stuff is vanilla, so mobs can spawn on it, right? We have a fuck ton of tough. You can just use this stuff.
This polished too.
Not this polished cut tough. Oh, that's create though.
Yeah.
So yeah, mobs can spawn on that too. I guess you could do the andesite bricks. That would work. We only got about 2,000 of those. I have 300 marble. I don't think you have any tough blocks, right? You have tough bricks? Yeah, create adds a tough brick, which makes them spawnable. We got almost 1,000 slate. We could almost use that. How much is it going to take for that ceiling? Slate's not terrible.
Let me see.
Ew, the electrolyzer looks horrible too, dude. You seen this?
Hmm.
Look in the electrolyzer, Gooey. Because how tall that is.
Yeah.
That looks a little rough. Greg has the same issue with his. I hate his as well. It's not really an issue. That wire's missing. Wonder why that wire's missing. Have to get one for that. Apparently we got through everything we were macerating. And I got this hooked back up, I believe. Didn't you give me the... Huh?
Okay, like for seeing I need 2,640 blocks.
And what do we have down there? Like 1,000?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. We could use limestone, but I hate limestone. I don't like the color of it for building with. I don't mind it, but yeah, we only got 950. So you need something that we have 1,000. I guess just use like the andesite fucking bricks, man. That's our only real choice right now. Unless I go mine a bunch of some stone just for building out of it, and I absolutely hate doing that. Yeah, the scroll across thing doesn't work in your chests and barrels either. I just tried it in the barrel and it doesn't work. Now, we need to work on this today. I have silicon. So how much do I need for a full thing? 50/40. And how much is 50/40 divided by 144? 50/40. 35. Alright, so I need to get 35 silicon, which had 15. So I need 20 more. And we're full up on oxygen. Can make some steel. if we have iron, I'm thinking that right now we're probably just going to need to void off some excess oxygen. I think is kind of our option right now. Because at this point we just have way too much oxygen. And we don't need to make that much damn steel. Yeah, that's chlorine. Why is there chlorine in that? Chlorine's supposed to be down here. Let's fix that. No, Jim. Okay. That fixes that. Chlorine's heavier. Gotcha. Alright, we got plenty of power for that. That is good.
There's some gas outside.
Of course there is. There always is. Where they at?
On my side. By the oil spout.
Okay. On my way around. Hey there, fucktwats. No solicitors, bitch.
Let's sign this for the online trainer.
Now I'm stuck in this shit. I'm gonna kick your ass when I get out of it. Hey, you're doing a good test on my armor. It works really well. If I could reach you, I'd smash you in your bitch-ass face. There we go. Now, in about a week, I'll get out of this oil. There we go. You would think, as many banners as we have up here, they would get the fucking hint that they show up and they die. But no, they just keep showing up. And we just keep shooting them. Hey, I almost got enough. Yeah, get that in there. And this should be able to start. Now we can finally make our first mule. Not sure why this ain't running. Yeah, it's got power. What is it? Dehydrator. MV. Did it get turned off? I don't know why it would have got turned off. Ah, well, it got turned off. Alright.
Right. It might have been one of the machines I think it had been like. I think it was like. I can't think of that. It was out of power at one time, I think.
So we need 9,000 healing. We got 2,000. So it'll be a bit. You know, make us a cutting machine. It just feels wrong. And you still might want to move those back up. Just remember, we had that discussion about them being lower. That definitely should be a MB recipe. Because you definitely should not be able to, as it is, you can cut those wheels in the steam cutter. And I don't think that's precise enough for that.
Mm-hmm.
So you should change that recipe to be MV, which I believe cutting it into the tinies is, which, that recipe can be disabled, right? We don't need tiny silicone plates? Yeah. If hard mode settings are on, that recipe there needs to be disabled. And you need the MV laser to do those things. Why is there an empty tag here? Are you missing a tag?
I think that might be the intercooler under I can unset of it. So they have that, I think.
Okay. We need a MV cutter and we need an MV laser engraver. And I need to look at green sapphire lens, diamond lens for that one. We're wanting integrated, right? For it's advanced. There's the basic. Okay. Which one do we need for the fucking... Integrated logic, integrated logic, integrated logic. What do we need for the... This one. That needs a CPU. Okay. I believe that's supposed to be like EV for that one. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think we're supposed to be able to do that one that early. It does need HV to make the HOC. So maybe that's right. Okay, so we need diamond and we need ruby or red garnet and glass. So we need white and red. Random access is for advanced if you're doing that, which we're not trying to do advanced yet. So yeah, we need to get those. Did we really run out of power? Holy shit, we fucking did. That dehydrator takes a ton of power. Alright, we're gonna have to kick up the boiler probably. Let's kick this up to 10. Probably be able to go up even higher than that. Yeah, it's 300. We're easily doing the 300. We just got to make sure that it's getting empty. Yeah, we're just about maxing out that pipe. That's a normal bronze pipe. So let's make, let's see. Probably go to large steel. Normal 600. We're at 450 right now. So I'm thinking we go to large steel. So it'd be 1, 2. Well, technically we only need one of those. Hey, your output hatch has a missing texture too, dude. Come look at the fluid hatch when you get a second. Look at the GUI. Take this down to 9. Let's see how it handles that. He hasn't made our compressor yet, so I'll wait till he gets that done so I can compress up my steel or my coke. Let's go ahead and grab this. So we need compressor. LV should be fine. And to make sure he doesn't forget, cutter MV and laser engraver ×2. MV. Oh, and that is all done. So it's handling that okay. It's 350. Let's take it back to 8. That's 400. Which it should easily be able to handle that. Yeah, it's not even trying to fill up yet. Alright, we'll take it back to 7. We'll try her there. I'm actually wondering, what if we do this? Okay, that's a problem, and I don't know how the hell that's happening. You got an answer for that one? Come here. How the hell can this thing not put out as much power as it can make? Watch the internal battery of this turbine. See that? Why is it filling up to almost its max?
You only output MV voltage. You can't output more than MV voltage. Unless you think it should output infinite amps.
Shouldn't be able to put out infinite amps. But oh, maybe that's what makes it fill up with steam, though. I'm just thinking that it should only be able to process as much steam as what it can put out in power. So maybe I'm thinking about it backwards. Maybe it's because it's... Yeah, actually, if you think of it logically, that would be what would... Because a turbine would burn itself up, basically. It blow out the bearings. It would heat up too much if you fed it too much steam. So yeah, maybe it's fine that way. It just looks weird, I guess, that it's not filling up on steam, but it's filling up on the power. But then it starts filling up on steam because the power can't go anywhere.
Yeah, it basically comes once it's filled up on power, it basically becomes unable to generate any more than 32. I mean, 128. You would
128, yeah. Okay, yeah. I guess what I need to do is see just how much, because I don't know if these are supposed to put out 2 amps or 1 amp. Like the energy hatches can take 2 amps. I don't know if these are supposed to do 1 amp or 2. Because if it can do 2, it would run faster. I need to load up GT, which, you know, we're going to get there eventually in our testing or our playthrough that Crazy and I are doing, but it'll be a while. I'll probably just load up the thing and see if I can figure it out. I don't know.
The problem I have is with GT5 is, can you even tell, like, well, like how much power it has and how much steam it has?
Yeah. But I could set up a... I could set up a boiler like what we have here and see if running it with a 7 tag in it, running the MV alone, which I know that when I did it last, I tried to use MV with a bronze boiler and it couldn't handle it. That's why I always said I don't make a bronze boiler until I get to HV, because I know the HV can handle a bronze boiler at full, because I've done it. And I know it can't do it at MV. We could always look at the, I don't know that it hasn't been fucked over by the New Horizons people and any of the shit they've done. But like the old wiki used to have like all that info that, you know, people don't really need to have most of the time. Okay, that dehydrator is taking more with what we have running than what we can do right now. Let's go see if I can crank this up one more notch. Which is understandable that we are, because, you know, it's probably running full MV and we're trying to run it and other machines. So we're now running 500. We're not filling, so we can handle that. Still going down, but just a tad. Alright, while that runs for a minute, I'm gonna do an old man break. I'll be right back. All right, Dan's been on the internet too much today. He's been watching too much bullshit by idiot kids. He just came in and called me just said my dude. I'm not your dude. I ain't your buddy, pal. I ain't your friend, buddy. I screwed that up. But you get the gist. My dude. What the fuck? Whatever happened to High Bear? Yet, you typed it, motherfucker. Don't sit there and go like, huh, I don't know what you're talking about. You fucking typed it. Crackhead. Damn, it is eating the shit out of that power now. I'm gonna turn this bitch back off and let her fill back up again. Probably gonna have him make another MV. Oh, I also need to add can we do? We technically could, right? No, we need plastic. I just thought about it, and it does have circuits in there. So yeah, no, we can't. We gotta get plastic. I was thinking we could make a HV turbine and transform it down. Let's just not put the turbine on for the moment. But I do want a extruder. Yeah, dude, you need to stop watching so much gay shit. Holy crap, dude. Stop watching fags play fucking Minecraft. You're gonna rot your fucking brain, man. That cannot be healthy. Is it gonna make it? Yeah, it's gonna make it. Just fucking barely. I don't give a shit. There's still a fag. Taking up half the fucking screen with a damn anime looking virtual thing. That's fucking gay. I don't care if it's a dude sucking dick or a chick. You're fucking gay.
It isn't fair with if there's anybody on the internet with a and they have a female avatar anime, that's usually a male guy.
Yes, I know. That's the go-to. They didn't look. You need to learn how to spell fucking Apache, motherfucker. That is like a Japanese approach at spelling Apache. It's C-H-E, not T-C-H-I. What the fuck, you crackhead? It's fuck, man. A-P-A-C-H-E, Apache. Did I mention I'm bad at spelling? You're atrocious at spelling if you can't spell fucking something as simple as Apache. It's not Apache, which is how you spelled it. Even if you sound it out, it's better. You could come up with something better than Apache. Yes, Apache. That's how you spell it. Fucking find an actual Apache, send his ass over to your house to fucking scalp your ass for butchering the way they spell their fucking name, you crackhead. Hey, crazy. Now, train's coming. Math. 26. 104. And I have 85. Let's see if we can fix that. We can use wrought iron for this, right? No, because I put wrought iron in, it goes straight to... Whoa, what the fuck? Dude, what did you do to the blast furnace?
I see I did the same mistake as I did in the boiler.
Okay. Also, we can't do the scroll in and out of those either. Afternoon? Where the fuck is it afternoon? Unless you're going by afternoon, meaning any time after noon. It's fucking evening, bitch. It's like 8 o'clock at night. You're in the same fucking time zone as I am. Crackhead. Did he just decide I'm going to come in here and say all the things to annoy the shit out of Bear today? Let's see how many different ways I can piss off Bear. I think that's what he chose. Or I'm gonna choose to tell him that he's fucking a crackhead. It's called evening. Have you ever heard of evening? You turn off this dehydrator too? Did you turn off all my things? I think you turned off all my things.
Man, I don't remember.
No, it's enabled. So why in the fuck ain't that running?
Turn it on.
Dehydrator. It needs 14? Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Never mind. It was the bath not done with the... It's fine. I probably just need to put a few more sodium in there. Sodium hydroxide. You mean what's good about it, woman? Your ass is... Fuck was that noise? Oh, fucking dead motherfucker. He seriously decided he's gonna annoy the shit out of Bear today. Here's some bits that are just doing nothing in my account. Hopefully you can get something from the dollar store. Fuck you, stop making weird noises at me, dick. And do they even have shit at the dollar store still $1? Is that even a thing anymore?
I don't think so.
I thought they were keeping her for 72. Oh, fuck it, we gonna try it. Yeah, no. Why does the energy hatch not have a recycling recipe or a deconstruction recipe? Why am I stuck with this? Well, chop chop, motherfucker.
Well, probably one reason is we can just disassemble it.
Steam turbine doesn't either. I can't throw them in the arc furnace or the macerator. I'm still going with what I told you earlier. She don't need a hospital. She needs an exorcist.
I don't know, Tom. We need to make a unpackager.
Why do you need to make an unpackager?
Like the MV car. Or no man, I can uncraft them dust.
You need small diamonds, not tiny.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that in your inventory.
By the way, Whippy got a copper.
The fuck you are? The fuck you call all this? It's like 4 fucking stacks of it right here. Just some jackass ain't moved it into the centrifuge yet. And there's 12 in there already. Well, 16 in there already. And more coming. If I was Tamra, that's where I'd have put it. Why the fuck she put it down, all this shit down here, I don't know. She's a little nutty. Like a fruitcake. Here's your diamonds. There's your 4 tiny diamond dust. Enjoy. Don't say I never gave you anything. Because you'd be wrong, because I give you a hard time all the fucking time. I swear I just heard something, bitch. We got plenty of power. You better not be hearing anything, bitch. I will put my foot up your ass. You fucking bitch, one time. Hey, look, there's a drop box. Perfect place to put this shit. She can figure out where it goes. I don't fucking care.
Well, no wonder. I use the cutter, but not getting any steam because it's not connected.
Yeah, that's not gonna work for you, dude. I didn't even think about that when I was setting this shit up. This is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt real bad if I do this stupidly. So let's not do it stupidly. Alright, now you should be getting the steam. Yeah, he needs to make us an MV conveyor module for this. That LV is just not fast enough. Add it to the long list that somebody was supposed to come help with. But they had to have
circuits.
Everything fuck up. No, you were supposed to have help tonight. But, like, everything blew up.
Oh, crazy if something happens.
Yeah. The asshole in me wants to say that, you know, our nutcase family back to their usual ways, but, you know, being the sensitive friend I am, I will refrain from saying such things, and we'll just go with she's having family issues that need to be dealt with that are higher priority. Because I'm that kind of nice, sensitive guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, seriously. How in the fuck? EU tick is only 64. $16. That's 64. When it's overclocked. How in the fuck was I losing power in the dehydrator running, but not losing power while the crystallization crucible is running? It is overclocking this recipe, right?
As it should be.
You got a way of checking what the recipe's running in this? Like a debug tool or something that works for that? That it would tell you?
I don't know.
Because that just looks confusing as fuck. It says it's going to run for 40, 50. What is 135 minutes? Would that be 40, 50?
I don't think so.
Because at ULV, it's supposed to be taking 135 minutes to run this recipe. And ULV to LV is free. But LV to MV, you get overclocking charges. So it should be overclocked one time. So it should be half of that. So it should be 65 minutes. Mm-hmm. 65 times 60 will be 3,900. But this says it's going to take 4,050. So that's off by...
No, it's correct.
Is it?
I calculated, I used the number of ticks, divide that by 20. And then if you divide that number by 2, you get 350.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's just doing 64 ticket 4 amps or it might be what's doing the, I don't know. I could try tuning in the debug scanner and see what it tells me, but as I can do that. Yeah, it doesn't only tell me how much EU ticket's using. It tells you what the EU storage is in it. Yeah, I did. By the way, I actually already made this. Look in the bottom storage here. You can, but you need you need a multi-splitter for that. Because it's 3 inputs. You're doing that. You're confusing fiber ally with pulsating ally. The crystal uses pulsating ally. Mm-hmm. Um, yeah. Not sure again outside. Hmm. Yeah, we have to look into that. Well, all damage can be absorbed by our working on it. At least somewhat. Hmm. Mhm. Though didn't you already had one heart down, so
You got anything else? Not one chromite there. I need more chromite. Oh, no, I got chrome right there. I got your chrome right here. Technically, I can run this now. I don't give a fuck about that. And we have MV, so I can run this bitch.
You're back.
Mm-hmm. So I need to make this dust. Aha! Eat shit, bitch. There. Now we can put that in the lathe and get my lens. And I didn't have to use up a diamond. Crazy should be happy I didn't waste a diamond.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay. So that right there should be what I need to get us a fucking tank. Yeah, that's what I thought. Boiler's going off for a little bit. Though technically, probably going off for the night. It's almost 10 o'clock. But I'm gonna have to sit here and babysit at least a little bit. Make sure that bitch gets done. Gravel, sand, and clay. Should have that. Two sand, right? Yeah, 2 sand, 5 gravel. We got 2 gravel, so let's see about just making 5. Now, do we have any fucking clay?
Okay, this is gonna. It's really annoying that I can't scroll.
Yeah, it really is annoying. You should fix that.
Because I inventory might have to work either.
Say that again?
The other inventory mod I have doesn't seem to work either.
Doesn't recognize them as inventories or something?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
It worked before the refactor, you know.
Mhm.
Can we seriously not have 2 clay balls around this joint?
Hey, Bear,
Hmm.
here's your stainless plates.
Oh. It's half of them. Here, I'll trade you. Where the hell are you at? Where the fuck are you? There you are. Here. Trade you. Alright. Turn the boiler back on for just a few. It's going down pretty damn good. Alright, keep an eye on things for a minute. I'll be right back. I gotta go find 2 play balls real quick. Oh, which... There's a recipe that I know about that we also might want to discuss. Because of how far in it is, I don't know it's a major issue. See if I can find it. Oh, we don't have that in here. So yeah. Damn it. Fucking dog. Get my ass out of full screen. You stupid dog. Laying on the keyboard. Yes, he has Rotania in here because he wanted to do some compat work. The mod I'm thinking about is mine colonies. There's a crusher that they have. and you can turn sand into clay. But it takes research to get to the crusher. It's, as far as mine colonies is concerned, it's sort of mid-game at least, but that would allow you to turn all the cobblestone into clay. Now, granted, slowly, because, you know, they can't do that much in a day. But I didn't know if that was something, one, you knew about, and two, something you wanted to do anything about. Okay. That, give me that.
Cars getting up there.
Say what?
Cars getting close to full.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll turn it back off for a little bit. Not running as much as we were, so shouldn't be too bad of a problem now. Alright, so we need that. Just throw those down there. I need that. And we need that. Hey, it did pull from the bottom. Cool. Hey, trends. Wait a minute. place that when I go down here.
This is gonna have the same bug that you're encountered.
Haha. Yay! It works. Now we got to figure out how we're getting down below if when we need to go back down there, because now we can't do that. Why does the fluid look at the coke oven? Why does that look like it's got creosote in it when it doesn't? Why is it a darker color?
That's what the salt looks like. I grabbed the fluid textures from GT Horizons.
That looks horrible. Makes me think it's got creosote in it because it's the same color as creosote.
Mm.
Think probably put this one over here. What you working on? We need to do another one of those. I don't like having the dust. Can you put a fucking outline on the fucking stainless steel? Even if it's a faint one? Holy crap. Like the fucking dust has like this faintest little outline. That fucking rod, you cannot see that bitch in your inventory.
Mm.
If you only have one of them, I can't see that that's there. And yes, I'm going blind, so it might just be me, but fucking hell.
Well, I can barely see it too. I kind of see it. Like, see how you can miss it. Because it blends in so well with the inventory.
Mm-hmm. Fuck, I know it's one of these combinations. Alright, so that takes care of that. Now I can finally connect up this damn sulfuric acid pipe down there. Somehow, I don't know how the fuck I'm getting down there. Probably have to go over right here, which is going to be the wrong fucking side, of course. But we'll deal with it. But I probably need to get more stainless. Because that looks like more than 6 blocks. Which is all we got. That'll get us some fucking... chromite at long last. I'm gonna have to go mine us up some more hematite and magnetite soon, so we have some more iron. So, once you get what you're working on right now, do you have we need plastic for some of this, don't we? Yeah. We need plastic for those. But you can make the regular... Nope, that needs plastic too. Well, shit. We gotta get you plastic before we can do the good circuits. Oh, we need plastic circuit board too, so. And you can at least do it this way. You can put them together this way. You just gotta make these. And you can do those with that recipe there because you can use the regular resistors and then the integrated versus this one that has the capacitors and transistors, which we can't do until we get plastic. As long as your circuit's going. Hey, you almost got this all done. I still gotta make that other drill at some point. Well, there's me a buttload of chromite. Process to chrome. And I think we might have to hook that old compressor back up for just a little bit. But I think I'll mess with that next time. My allergies are starting to act up, so I need to get an allergy pill taken. So I think we're going to get out of here. We'll get the laser engravers done next time. He's
got the MD card done at least.
He got the cutter done already. Alright, so we can go ahead and start that part next time. Cutting the buell, which our buell will be done in a little while, which I say buell, we're getting 9 of them because he still has to figure out some way of getting us tiny dust. Somehow. That's still annoying that we need an unpackager to get tiny dust to do that. I don't mind having to do 9 at a time. I actually prefer it. Except for how long it takes. And I prefer it because then you don't need the 8/9 of the fluid. So, anyways, we're gonna get the hell out of here. We'll hook this shit up and get the rest of it done next time. I'll work on getting that tank set up so we can start roasting again, so we can get rid of this tetra and chalcopyrite, pyrite, all that shit we have in there. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.